Hey, so, I know I haven't been on here for a while, uh, so I want to apologize formally for not being here. Um, it's kind of been a wishy-washy thing. Um, I still like Axel and Kingdom Hearts. I've just kind of been in kind of a funk with it. Wig's still not done, so um, kind of why I really haven't made an appearance at all. Kind of lost the motivation to do it. Um, I don't know, you ever kind of not grow out of a fandom, but you just kind of lost some of the luster you had for it. Um, so I might come back, I might not. Um, as far as Axel goes, I've kind of got other fandoms that I'm into now that's taking up a lot more of my time. That I've been kind of stressed. I don't know if Seth's mentioned it at all, but we've been kind of stretched financially. My anxiety's come back a lot more full force in the last 6 to 8 months than before, and it's just been stressful all around. And I haven't found the motivation or almost the will to get Axel back and in running form. So I want to apologize, everyone. I just kind of dropped off and didn't say anything, so I apologize to all of you. I think Seth's been doing a great job running the blog without me. Not to say that I don't miss you guys or didn't appreciate you. I do. I go back through some of the comments and everything that you guys have left, and it's really nice, heartwarming to know how much you guys care and all that, and how much you guys appreciate what we've said or if we've helped you through something. One thing that's been really bothering me though, the Heroes of Cosplay video we did like a year ago has just been blowing up recently. And I know Seth's been trying to handle the flack from that, and honestly, I know there were some strongly opinionated things said in there, and most of the time they came from me. And so, I don't know if a lot of the passive-aggressive comments and stuff, even the outright mean ones, are directed at Seth or not, but it sounds like some of them are, and I want to, just say something right here. It's, again, opinionated, but, back off a little. Not everybody, like, I don't know, I apologize. Some of the things I said were in the heat of the moment. I was angry at a lot of the things in that series. I'm kind of upset that it made it to a second season. But so I guess I'm sorry for, if I offended some of you. I never meant for it to come across as we're better than anyone else, or that if you don't have the right body type, you can't cosplay, or if you want to cosplay something sexy, that you're instantly a slut or something. I never meant for it to come across that way, and I apologize if it did. I think Seth might has probably touched up on this in a couple videos, but and comments in response. I don't actually have a problem with you cosplaying something sexy if you want to do that. If you love that character, fucking go for it. Do your thing. Like, the last thing I want to do is encourage someone to stop doing something because I don't like it or something. That's the last thing I wanted to do to you guys. The main problem that I have with people doing these sexy cosplays is doing it solely for the attention of everyone will look at me now because I'm sexy. Like, if that's your sole purpose for cosplaying something, you're kind of missing the point of cosplay, which is you're doing it what makes you happy. And don't get me wrong, if what makes you happy is going out and dressing as your favorite hentai character or as someone in booty shorts, if that's your thing, fucking go for it. I mean, like I said, I want to be the last person that would tell you not to do something. I know someone personally who, I'm not saying that everyone is like this, but I know someone personally who cosplays just for people looking at them. And they do the sexy poses, they do the sexy outfits, and they get all kinds of negative attention, and they don't understand why. And I tried to explain it, and maybe it's because they're younger than me, and I've had more life experience. I don't know. That's where some of our stuff was stemming from, is personal experience with people who do that. And so if you know someone like that, maybe you understand where we're coming from. It's kind of sad. But cosplay, first and foremost, should always be something that you want to do because it makes you happy. Like, I don't want to sound like a downer, but if you're cosplaying a character because, well, that's what everyone likes. Is it something you like? Because if it's not something you like, don't do it. I mean, I cosplayed Aqua from Kingdom Hearts once, and I'm not going to say I was forced into it, because I mean, I did it. But it's because one of my friends was going to be Terra, Seth was Ventus, and I was like, then they were like, it'd be great if you were Aqua, because then we'd have a whole group. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. I hated every minute I was in that costume. The costume was a little small for me, and I'll get into ordered cosplays later, but it was a little small, and the entire time I was at that con, all like the comments that I got were, hey, Aqua. And I think I might have touched on this in another video a while back. It was lewd gestures, people leering, not all of them, but a lot of the times that's what it was. And I hated every second of it. And I see some people who do these cosplays because that's the attention they get. And I mean, I guess if you want people to look at you that way, more power to you. I don't know. I've seen it tear people apart because then all they think of themselves as is, I can only get attention if I show off my body. And I don't want anyone to feel like they have to do that to get attention. I don't know, I could go about that all day and I'll just end up repeating myself and rambling, so I'll just cut it off there. Do what you want, not what you think other people want you to do. As for making cosplays, there's a comment in there somewhere about us trying to sound like we're elitists or something or whatever. That was never our point. Yeah, I order cosplays because I can't sew for fucking shit, okay? I'll be the first to admit, I can't sew for shit. I've tried, and it failed. I think the most I ever made was a set of leg warmers for Suzuka from Yu Yu Hakusho, and they came out super shitty. So, I order most of my cosplays, and yeah, a lot of times they don't fit the right way, you have to tweak it and whatnot, but that doesn't... If you can sew, more power to you. Do your thing, I envy you. Like, that's awesome. But for those of you who can't sew, like me, ordering a costume is just fine. I mean, wherever you get it from, the UK, or from China, or from Japan, or like if you commission somebody locally to do it, which I recommend because you're helping them out, you know, that whole thing. Anyway, it was never about us trying to be elitists or saying that we're better or whatever. Like, all the costumes I own were made by somebody else that I've never met. So I don't have an issue with that. Seth doesn't have an issue with that. So I don't know why that got thrown out there. But yeah, just to clear that up, I don't care. Cosplay what you want. If you have to make your costume yourself, or if someone makes it for you, or you order it, whatever, I don't care. Cosplay what you want. It's not about what I think or what anyone else thinks, it's about what you want. So hey. And one thing that's really, really bothering me, I can understand getting upset about some of the opinions we stated. I can understand getting upset if you perceived that we thought we were better than you or something, which we don't. But what I am really having an issue with here is whatever person told Seth that he was pretty much a whiny bitch that was jealous of other people because of how they looked or their body type, you can go fuck yourself with a goddamn cactus, okay? Yeah, sometimes we'll say, hey, that person looked better in that costume because they're smaller than me. Yeah, they did, okay? Doesn't mean we're jealous of them. Like, and I was gonna try and do this without getting upset. Okay, I'm upset. I'm upset. You insulted my man, and now I'm just... Anyway, we're not jealous. Like, we might say, I wish I was a few pounds smaller, but I mean, who hasn't thought of something like that in their life? It's not a crime. I mean, yeah, be happy with who you are. Don't hate yourself, because sometimes you can't help how much you weigh, or how you look, or if you're born with a birthmark, or a mole, or something that makes you think that your cosplay doesn't look as good because you have another defining feature that that character doesn't, or someone else next to you doesn't have, and they look better. Don't hate yourself for it. I hate jealousy. I hate it when people get jealous. It's wasted effort, it's wasted emotion, it's wasted time, and all it does is make you feel shitty and bitter. And I can guarantee you we're not jealous of anybody. So, seriously, person, just stop. Okay? I don't know. That's about all I had for an update here. Again, I want to apologize for dropping off all the videos. I missed you guys, and from what Seth said and some of the comments that he said he's gotten, you guys missed me too. My heart. But I just really wanted to get some of that stuff off my chest here. I don't want to turn this into another 25-minute video, but so that's basically it. I might come back. I've kind of lost my enthusiasm for kind of doing a Kingdom Hearts based vlog. I still like the series. I still love Axel. I still love Roxas. Akaroku is still one of my #1 ships. I don't know. I just kind of lost the motivation for it. So I may or may not make it back. If I get the wig done again, I'll probably come back in for a little bit. It's just my interests are elsewhere right now. So just want to check in with you guys. I missed you tons. Hope you have a great rest of your summer, or whatever you're doing right now. I'm in school right now, so I don't even get summer. Balls. But hopefully I'll see you guys around, and can we stop with going back to the Heroes of Cosplay video? It's getting really